So this is our second video of a three-part video series to teach you more about using carbon fiber to repair infrastructure. Now, at HJ3, what we do for our clients is create these pre-engineered kits that include the flexible carbon fabric, as well as the epoxy resins that are used to wet this material out and allow you to install it yourself in your home, as an example today, in your basement. Now, these products are very lightweight, as I mentioned in our first video, and are easily packaged in a small box like this that can ship UPS ground to your house. Additionally, it comes with instructions that steps you through each step in the installation process with some nice little diagrams that allow you to visualize this product going on your wall at home. Now, today I have Joey here from HJ3 who's going to help me demonstrate for you how easy it is to mix these resins, saturate the fabrics with those resins, and place the fabric on a wall that's requiring strengthening, similar to someone's basement in their home. So Joey, if you could simply mix A and B. So Joey's taking the B container, which is pre-measured to a 2-to-1 ratio, pouring it into the A container, and then he'll now take his mixing stick that's provided in the kit, and he will actually use that mixing stick to mix the resin for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so now the resin has been dispensed into the tray. That's important because that extends the life of the resin in terms of the amount of working time that you now have. He can actually now get an extra 20 minutes because he's expanded the surface area that resin will be housed in prior to being used to saturate the carbon fabric and also install that fabric on our wall. So if you could take your tray, I'll take the roller, come over to our basement wall. Now, to complete the carbon fiber installation, we're going to take our carbon fabric, which has already been pre-engineered to a 6-inch width with woven edges so that the carbon fiber holds together well as we saturate it. We're going to roll that carbon fiber out, and underneath this carbon fiber roll is a cardboard core that remains bonded to the carbon fabric because we're going to use that to help us press this material back into the surface after it's saturated. So now Joey's going to take his resin and he's going to distribute it across both sides of the carbon fiber. So now that Joey has saturated the carbon fabric on both sides, we're simply going to roll it back up on itself. I'm going to ask Joey to do that since he has his safety gloves on. Once he gets to the ends, we're now going to take the saturated roll of fabric to the wall. Okay, so now for the last step in the process of installing the carbon fabric for our demo wall here. Joey's going to take the saturated carbon fabric. He's going to start at the top of the wall with the first layer, and he's going to make sure that he orientates the fabric in parallel lines with the top of the wall. So aesthetically it looks nice, and it rolls perfectly linear down the length of the wall. And as you become more familiar with this process in the field, obviously these strips can be installed very quickly. In fact, someone who's been doing this for a long time, similar to Joey, could install over 8 strips in literally 1 hour, which is typically how many strips are required to repair a residential basement home.